Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the Fender Custom Shop lair here at NAMM 2017 with the mighty Todd Kruase, master builder extraordinaire.
How you doing?
Always good to talk to you, always good to see you.
It's good to see you.
What are you up to this year? What kind of new and exciting things? There's always something. It's always
Boy,
fun.
I got a lot of guitars in here. I have the Wiener Dog Strat. I have the Polka Dot Katana, which is that's going to irritate a few people.
Where's the Wiener Dog guitar?
That's right there.
Oh, let's go. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, right over here. Take a gander at it.
Those are hand-painted Wiener Dogs.
Whose idea was that? I dig it.
Sarah Gallenberger did it.
Sarah
And so there's
did it.
yeah, so there's even like little paisleys in between the Wiener Dogs and stuff.
We should mention that Sarah Gallenberger from Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, my hometown. It's a crazy small world, Todd.
I did the double neck over here with the octave neck on it.
Oh! You guys got to get a little visual of that action. Let's go. Look at that. That's cool as hell. So these are, again, guitars that can be purchased in quantities as needed, correct?
All of them except for the double neck.
That's a one-off.
That's a one-off. That's a Prestige. We only do one of those.
Is that Prestige worldwide?
Yes, I think. I did a Paisley Strat with, it's actually got artwork on it from Paul Frank. So it's different colors. It's good positive spirits, I guess is what it is. They're shaped in little Paisley characters. As only Paul Frank could do.
Yeah.
I've done a couple. I did a black version of the blonde Telly I did last year, which is a mahogany set neck Telly, black. You can never go wrong with black. But what's interesting about it is it's got a hand-wound humbucker in the bridge, wound by my friend over at Rocket, Willie Houston. Worked with him many years at Charvel. He's doing hand-wound pickups. And then it has a Curtis Novak in the neck, which is modeled after a Fender Broadcaster bridge pickup, which is similar to me as a P90. So I've got a mahogany Telecaster with a P90 and a humbucker. It's a great combination for classic rock enthusiasts.
Yeah.
If you're thinking outside of the typical Fender tone, I mean, that would be a great guitar for it. It's a monster when you play it. I mean,
Awesome.
I'm sure there's a couple more. I did a kind of a hard rock Strat. It's got a humbucker in the bridge position. Typical relics that I do, a little bit more on the lighter side. But
I was going to ask you, weren't there a couple new Claptons this year?
yes, there is. They are journeyman Claptons. Those are actually available right now. I don't know if they have them here at the show or not.
Okay.
But there's two colors. There's a two-tone.
Which you use on that latest record, right? Or that color?
Yes. The most notable thing is in order to get the color that he wanted, I had to use an ash body. So between the aged white, which is kind of a Mary Kay color, and the two-tone, it's a completely different animal because of the ash body. But
so his other ones are alder. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Now, are his other ones poly or are they nitro?
They're urethane.
Oh.
These are journeyman relic lacquer finishes, but yeah, with the Clapton
Stuff.
Clapton specs, Clapton electronics. Kind of a different spin on another wing of the the brand.
Cool. So there's a transparent white ash.
Yes.
And a two-tone sunburst.
Yeah, transparent white.
And journeyman relic.
Journeyman relic, which is a very light relic. It's basically just a thin lacquer finish. There's dents on it. There's a few small chips, but there's not a whole lot of wood showing. It's kind of the other direction.
Now, are those going to be available beyond this year? Or is it like a short-run thing, or is that?
No, those are available beyond this year. We're introducing them this year, and I believe they're going to be available in both versions. That would be Masterbuilt and Team Built.
Oh, cool. I'd like to check one of those out because I like ash. I like Ashman. You know, and I love that. You know, the Clapton circuit has its moments of coolness.
It does, and there's a lot of possibilities to it. If you play around with it, you can roll up the gain and turn down the volume, and kind of go back and forth with that, and get different variations. You can really use it to push a tube amp and get a really cool vibey sound.
I always like the clean sounds on them too. Especially if you're in the tube position, you can really get kind of that first Clapton record type of sparkle, you know?
Yeah. I built a lot of them, and I really got used to that circuit and those noiseless pickups. I've got probably more than one guitar at home with the noiseless pickups in it.
You know, just as we're geeking out here on the Clapton guitar, how would you say those, you know, because I had one back in the day with the lace sensors, and I thought the lace sensors actually, with that circuit, was a cool combination. How do you think they're different with the noiseless pickups?
That would be tough for me to answer, because with the noiseless pickups, I don't include the TBX, so you have it's just a regular tone.
Oh.
There's no TBX, right? And I did not spend enough time with the lace sensors to like tell you, you know, it's an A and B difference. They're both great pickups. It's not like a night and day thing. I tend to lean towards the noiseless just because they look more like regular pickups. I don't know. It's OCD, you know.
Right, I'm with you. Yep.
But you know, occasionally I get orders. People want the retro version of a lace sensor, and I'll add the TBX and do all that, and they sound good too, you know.
Yeah. Now, are all the different iterations of the Clapton guitars over the years, are they all available? Someone wanted to order one, like, remember there was a gold leaf one? And
Yeah. As far as I know, nothing's been removed from the shelf. The only one that was temporary was the Daphne and the Grigio Gray, or Ferrari Gray. I don't know if we're allowed to say that, but...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Those we only took orders on those for 1 year. And,
But that's far and away the most successful signature guitar that Fender has ever done, right?
Absolutely. The other guitars do well. You know, the Jeff Beck's always do well.
Right.
The David Gilmour's do well. I got an artist's signature up my sleeve we haven't introduced yet, so that's all I'm going to tell you, but I expect it to do very well.
All right.
It's going to blow you away, but that's for next year.
All right, so we can't talk about that right now.
Thinking forward.
All right, that'll be next year's interview.
Yes.
We'll meet right here a year from now to discuss
Remember that, yeah.
Well, listen, my friend, great to see you as always. Thanks for spending some time with us.
Thank you.
Gregory Cochran here for Wildwood Guitars at NAMM 2017 in the Fender Lair. Adios.